There we go. Oh, mid-rolling? Oh no. Let's take the helm off. No. Take the gauntlets off. Hell yeah. Now we're back. And I got my grass crest. We're jamming. Did I find a mesh hole? I was like, oh no. Don't let me find a mesh hole in Firelink Shrine. Come on, I already found one earlier. Okay, we got Frampty Boy. Grilled Feline. What is up? Welcome in. It was a big stream. Not really. I had an idea for... I was going to go get the Paladin set of armor. I think it's the set of armor I've never... Maybe I've gotten in the game once. Because you have to, like, be human and then get to the end of Tomb of the Giants, and then you'll get invaded by that NPC or whatever. Roy, I think? No. Someone. And, because I've upscaled the armor, but I don't have that armor on any of my characters. So yeah, hopefully the levels are good too. Yeah, music, sounds, and voice are set to low. So hopefully... And I got the Zweihander. Sounds good? Hell yeah. I'm good. I haven't streamed in like 18 days. So I was like, you know what? Let's fucking stream. Let's stream me trying to go through Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants to get the Paladin set of armor. And it'll probably be terrible. But this character, like, I have a plus 15 Zweihander, Ornstein's armor, which I just got done upscaling, actually. And if you follow me on Twitter, that's where I post most of the status updates for, like, armor upscales. I've been kind of surprised by how many examples there are of, like, Dark Souls Remastered fucking up textures. Or just making changes that don't make a lot of sense. And then I have to basically... I use the Prepare to Die textures. Because they're commonly... It's hard to say better in all cases, but I think they're more authentic, obviously. Nyx Rider. Hello, gamers. What is up? We're on our way to the Catacombs, and we're going to fuck Nito up. Really, it's so I get the Paladin set of armor. That's the only thing I actually want. Oh, don't... You were about to parry my bitch ass. You're about... I knew what you were doing there. Do I have anything other than the Zweihander? It's not my favorite weapon. And then the Dragon Greatsword is way too fucking heavy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do I got? I don't... Oh, Demon's Great Axe plus 15? God damn, this character was stacked. As you can tell, I don't remember what I do in this game. I have all 10 characters. Well, 9. And then I use one as like an extra slot for making a new character. Yeah, that's 24 pounds. That's too heavy. Demon's Great Axe, though. Although I found with the Demon's Great Axe, it's one of the very few cases. It's actually the only case of weapons or armor thus far where it's actually like hard coded to look like dog shit. I actually upscaled the texture, but it just doesn't actually work in game, sadly. Actually, I'm gonna go kick my dog out of the room real quick. She's being a little rambunctious. By the way, I've been playing Prepare to Die recently, and it genuinely looks phenomenal. I maxed out the DS fixed settings. Yeah, Prepare to Die holds up really well. Oh, which reminds me, I need to release my Prepare to Die Edition remaster mod, because I've made, there's so much progress that I made on that, but I never actually like released it. I need to do that. It's good because it's not done, but I think people would appreciate at least being able to install it, right? That's a good reminder, actually. I should do that. But yeah, Prepare to Die is fucking awesome. And playing through it and working on that remaster mod, honestly, yeah, that's what inspired me to go back to this mod and change it towards Prepare to Die, essentially. It inspired me to like, all right, I'm going to go through every fucking area. I'm going to basically set everything to Prepare to Die settings as close as I can get. Because they changed a lot of the paramps. And a lot of the lighting settings, they changed a lot more in Dark Souls Remastered than I thought they did. And the more and more I've seen, I'm like, I don't know. I don't agree with that change. And at first I thought it was like changes because of technical reasons. Because they obviously moved to a different render, right? Like, it's the same engine. Oh, you bitch ass. Okay, you almost had me there. I've been trying to make some custom textures, and they 100% of the time they look better. Yeah. Oh, fucking shit ass. Oh, I should also add, just in case anyone's watching this and is curious, I am using the custom, or the classic bonfire mod. That's part of a mod from like a few years ago, where it puts in the Prepare to Die edition bonfires. It's really nice. Nice little thing. But yeah, Prepare to Die edition also is a lot more fun to upscale the textures, because it's, when you unpack it, they're stored in just a TX folder, and they're all in one giant folder. And so you don't need to repack it into, because Dark Souls Remastered is like, you got to go into each individual texture file or folder, which is then like M10, M11, M12, and then inside there's the 0000, 01, 02, 03 TPF files, and then inside those are the actual textures, but then they're stored in a .dcx file. So then you have to unpack the DCX file, get to the texture, upscale it, repack that into DCX, then go back, repack the whole thing into a TPF file. And so it's like 3 times more work with DSR. So I really enjoyed upscaling textures and Prepare to Die. It was great. It was so much fun, so much quicker, man. It was great. I missed that. I mean, I'll go back, obviously. Hollow Mushroom, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Not a whole lot. This character is an end-game character. And has plus 15 weapon. I need to get the Paladin set of armor. So I'm going to do that. Or try to do that. I think I've done it in-game once, but I honestly don't remember when or how long ago that was. And I don't have it on any characters in Remastered from what I can remember. Wish there was something like DS Fix for Remastered. Well, I mean, that's the case where, like, DS Fix, I would say Remastered doesn't need a DS Fix. Having worked on both versions, DS Fix exists for the Prepare to Die edition because it needed it. Like, it was, it had resolutions you could pick from, but it only actually rendered at 720p, and it was locked to 30 FPS. And so, like, DS Fix is an amazing thing, but it came out of necessity, essentially. So Remastered obviously runs great. It's optimized to hell. It's awesome. The resolutions actually function. It has a solid 60 FPS. It has better mesh LODs, better water reflections than Prepare to Die Edition. It has better anti-aliasing. There's like a few cases of higher resolution textures, but normally not. Normally they're the same resolution. And beyond that, I forgot the last thing I was going to say about what Remastered has over Prepared. Oh yeah, no, the biggest thing that Remastered did is it actually has a normal map for every single surface. And when you're upscaling in Prepare to Die Edition, you'll notice a lot of the surfaces don't have normal maps. Hell, a lot don't even have specular maps. Literally just an albedo, which is very similar to how Demon Souls functioned. They just didn't have normal maps, so it's just a flat texture with literally nothing applied to it. And so Remastered certainly gets credit for everything has a normal map now. I'm assuming it was auto-generated in some way, but it's a huge improvement. Prepare to Die, I basically had tried to force, because I could generate normal maps. That's not an issue. But actually telling the game to use those normal maps, that's a whole different thing. And it by default just absolutely will not. And even when I modify it to tell it, use this normal map for this specific file or map piece or object, and then you change the MTD settings to one that supports bump mapping, right, for the normal map, it still won't do it. I have not figured that out, because I would love to update Prepare to Die to have normal maps for everything. So Remastered gets a lot of it. I don't know, it has a lot of improvements. I think it was definitely a missed opportunity overall, as like the textures didn't get better, not really. But it did bring some other features like parallax occlusion mapping onto very specific surfaces. And, particle effects are massively better in Remastered. So I would say Remastered doesn't need a DS fix. More so what it needs, and this is kind of the idea behind my mod, or at least what it turned into, is bringing back the parts of Prepare to Die that Remastered essentially lost in translation, which was some of the texture changes, the lighting changes. And if you bring those back, I think Remastered then is definitely the superior version on a technical level. I forgot I fucking hate this level. I suck at this level. I say mostly because of quality of life options. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that Remastered has the quality of life things, right? Like it has the use multiple objects at once. That's the main one. For whatever reason, I used to think that Remastered was the one that did the like quick slide down the ladder, but then I noticed that like Prepare to Die Edition had that as well. And I was like, oh, okay. Other than that, DS Fix, I mean, I'm trying to remember what else it did. Did I not upscale this pot yet? Yeah, I probably didn't. I haven't been back to the catacombs in a hot minute. Okay. Okay, now that I've gotten rid of little fucking necromancer boy, we should be good to go. And make our way through. Okay, let's see what we got. Little skellies in here gonna wake up? Yep. Hey. Chill out. Bitches. Get Lucerne. Never used that weapon. Oh, where the hell did you come from? What the fuck? Oh, I need to turn my HUD on, because otherwise I'm not going to know how much health I have. And let me tell you, that shit sucks. Alright. I'm not a big Zweihander fan, I have to admit. It's not my favorite weapon. It's very sluggish. I'm much more a Claymore homie. Ooh, red and white shield. I don't know if I had already had that. Alright. Yeah, let's go this way. Ah! Bitch ass. God, these statues are fucking annoying. No. Let's see. But, I don't know. I've always had, I just enjoy the texture dump and override system. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the DS Fix definitely did have the texture overriding system. I mean, the texture unpacker program by TKGP, I think that's who it is. It's pretty good for rebound. Oh, god damn it, you're connected to a different fucking necromancer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the texture unpacker, I mean, yeah, that exists because DSR is definitely a little bit more complex with its texture system. But on the flip side, and I don't even do that. My texture mods, I literally just give people the actual TPF files. So that way it can skip any sort of like packer, unpacker, any of that shit. I just give them the straight TPF files. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to just dump them and go, you know what, there you go. Yeah, it was definitely helpful for my DS2 mod. The lighting engine, the way that it could dump textures, oh yeah, it was so useful. It made it a lot easier. I could have just had all the textures at once, but it was nice to dump and kind of go like, you know, piecemeal. Alright, bitches. Well, now you guys can fucking die. Sheesh. But yeah, I it's been nice with Remastered that. Oh, I'm kind of doing the classic way. I didn't do the drop down, did I? That's fine. Let's see. I'm clearly so good at this area. From Soft Serve today, we had a discussion about the DS remake. Oh, Demon Souls remake. Sorry, yeah, my brain DS. I was like, what? Yeah, I think we were talking about it on Twitter, right? Although, to be fair, my memory is pretty low, and I had multiple discussions about it, and some people we just straight up disagreed, which is fair, honestly. I kind of like that. You don't have to agree on Twitter, but I think how people handle that is definitely different. I got lucky where most people were just like, okay, agree to disagree, no big deal. Doesn't have to be a street fight. I do think there's definitely like there's sort of a, I'm trying to think of the, okay, you suck. I don't know, there's, I can't think of the right word, but there's people that are not biased against the Demon Souls remake, but I feel like they're overly harsh on it. It blows my mind that they redrew... Hey, what's up, Trivia? You were at your computer, apparently, this time for the stream. I knew it. I sensed it. I didn't screw you over on that one. Blows my mind they redrew concept art for that remaster. Like, I actually do not understand why you would ever do that. Wait, for... You mean Blue Point? They redrew them? Because that's fucking weird. That is very weird. I don't know why you would fucking redraw concept art. Like, I don't think they understand what concept art is if you're gonna redraw it. Like, yeah, they completely redesigned shit when they had like, yeah, okay, well, that one I'm on your guys. Like, that fucking sucks. That's stupid. That's just dumb. Like, and well, I would say except for like Bulletaria, I get it. I get why they went in a different direction. I think they went a little too far, obviously. But I get that they were like, we want our 3D modelers to pop the fuck off. And admittedly, Bulletaria with its style is a bit flat, so I think they were like, yeah, if we do like a 2020 version of this, it'll look good, but does it really give our designers like, the chance to do 10 out of 10 work? Probably not, but I think one of the most egregious ones for me is because I was actually listening to the Maiden Estrella OST, and yeah, I don't like what they did with the remake. I think it's still good, but they changed the vibe of it for sure. They made it like really bombastic, and I'm like, that's not what the OST is meant to be. It's meant to be sad and very like hollow, and so that's where I do agree that like I don't think they understood the original in that case. There should have been a fucking toggle for the original OST. That would have been the easiest win. Like that I don't get. Like it didn't need to be the default option. Like, yeah, okay, do your remake OST, which I think from what I've heard, yeah, it sounds pretty good. And that's why I think people playing the remake without playing the original wouldn't think any different, right? Because they'd go, oh, this just sounds good. And I get why they changed some of it to sound more bombastic and more current, because Demon Souls sounds very different than like Dark Souls 3, right? You know, they clearly went to, fuck me, I hate this area. I hate this area. Oh, I didn't even check if my character has like sufficient humanity. Fuck. God damn it, I fucking hate that. Okay, we're in a bad spot, guys. We're in a bad spot. I gotta. Well, I don't want to use my humanity though. Fuck, I'll just die. You know what? I'll just die. I don't give a shit. I don't give a goddamn shit. I'm gonna die. I don't like what they did, but I respect the remake. Still wish they'd at least re-release the original. Now that we 100% agree on. They should absolutely make the PS3 version playable. Like, you don't need to do anything to it. Like, okay, I mean, other than like, hey, make it play at 1080p and make it play at 4K on like the PS5. Like, that's fine. Like, okay. And then make it run at 60 FPS. Like, that's it. I don't think you need to do anything else. But you absolutely should make the PS3 version playable. Oh, trivia. Yeah, I know. Yeah, see, that is the one thing I admittedly go, don't fuck with the Bloodborne music. I'll get the pitchforks for that, I'll admit. The Demon Souls music, I'm like, I like it, but also like changing it, I totally get, right? It makes total sense. I get why they were doing it. But Bloodborne, you don't fucking touch that music. That, I will be admittedly pissed at that. Like, that is so god tier that, no. Yeah. I just don't think you touch that at all. Like, if there's some way you can improve the way that sound is handled in that game, because Bloodborne doesn't handle having a lot of sounds at once. Like, it seems like it's limited in terms of, it all gets very muddy. W stream, hell yeah, treble 6. Patches, I'm gonna keep you alive. I know you're gonna like kick me off into fucking hole. I don't think Blue Point would go as far as that because the original music is already great. Yeah, I was wondering about their Shadow of the Colossus remake because that looked pretty good, but I also was not like an expert on the original Shadow of the Colossus. I had played through the PS3 remaster, which was also done by Blue Point. Yeah, I'm hoping if there's any way we can send vibes to whoever does the Bloodborne one, have a very light touch. Like, because I honestly think Bloodborne is like, that's the holy, I don't know, I find that to be like the holy grail. Like, there are obvious wins that can be had with a Bloodborne. That's why I do tend to side with the Bloodborne remaster over a remake. Because I think a remaster is very, like, 60 FPS. That's an easy one. Got it, love it. Frame pacing, fix that. No biggie, fix that. Textures, easy win. Upscale those textures. You can do it in a good way. We have tools today that are easy, quick, fast, whatever. And you can ensure quality and that they're, because I've done it myself, so I know that this exists. So textures, great. Anisotropic filtering, great. 16 times, you got it. Anti-aliasing, get a good TAA implementation. You're good to go. Easy peasy. LODs for meshes, great. General like improvements for other effects, great. But I think like the actual assets themselves, I don't think you need to mess with the models that much. Like, I think they're fine. I think they're near DS3 quality, which I don't need that to be insane. But I will say there's a part of my brain that definitely, because like Demon Souls remake looks fucking awesome graphically. Mats could use some updating. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think definitely Bloodborne has a habit of like, that was their first, apparently it was their first like physically based, technically in some level, but mostly it just all ends up looking wet, right? Or metallic in some way. Like, it's just, it's not handled very well. So if they were to like kind of tweak some of the roughness on certain things and cloth and like, I think you could certainly separate out the materials of what should be shiny, what should not be shiny, and and obviously like the engine it's running on, the newer versions of that, obviously support that. So that's not crazy. But yeah, like the geometry, I just don't think you need to fuck with that. I think it's dense enough. I think it's fine. Dark Souls 2 was not. But then you had Bloodborne right after that, and then DS3 was super dense. Like, that's the big difference between, like, no matter how much I remaster Dark Souls 1, like, it's the geometry. That's your big, like, thing holding it back. But I also think it's kind of its identity, and it's not, like, glaringly bad, you know? Damn, I'm realizing even Dark Souls 3 needs a remaster. I mean, yeah. I mean, looking at Dark Souls 3, I'm actually shocked how many of the textures were still, like, 1K resolution. I was like, what the fuck? What are you... I mean, I get it was 2016, but damn, like... It's funny that, like, their texture quality hasn't massively increased even since, like, there were Demon Souls textures that were 1K resolution. And, like, they even had some 2K resolution stuff in Demon Souls, which is hilarious, considering it was made for a 720p console. They were just wasting video RAM, but such is life. Yeah, so, I don't know. DS3 definitely needs, like, a texture thing. Texture upgrade. Geometry's fine. The big thing with DS3, which, you know, in my mod, does touch that, where the LOD transitions are fucking awful. They're so bad. You can see everything popping in, and it has, like, the different versions of it. DS3 is going to be so good with lighting engine. Fuck yeah, it is. I think it's... I don't know. I don't think it needs it, obviously, as much as, like, other games would. Because I think DS3 already looks good. But, yeah, like, obviously volumetric lighting. And, yeah. I like everything with LE. Let's slap lighting engine onto fucking everything. Yeah, oh my god. The texture overriding? Fuck yeah. 100%. Yeah, I was diving into the DS3 textures. And I'm like, oh my god. Fuck me, man. I think Blue Point understands what makes the OG so good. Man, I hope so. I hope they understand that Bloodborne is like, that's the holy grail. You don't fuck with Bloodborne. I don't know. I'm more protective. I've become more protective over Bloodborne. As I've played it more and more, I love it more and more, and it's so good for what it is. I don't think you need to do a lot. Can't wait till people start importing DS3 geometry. Yeah, I mean, I think the problem there is sort of... I don't know. Like, DS3 takes place in a very different time period, and I wonder, importing that geometry, I don't want to change the vibe of DS1. Because I think they have very different vibes. DS3 is meant to be sort of bleak and sad and just overtly dark, right? And DS1 has a more, like... DS1 has, like, a sense of humor. And it's kind of wonky. And DS3, I feel like, loses the sense of humor completely. And I assume that was intentional. Yeah, DS1 is way higher fantasy. It is, 100%. And DS3 got a shot of Bloodborne and went gothic as fuck. And I love it. I love DS3, don't get me wrong. But even from, like, DS1 concept art, they wanted to go harder with some dark stuff. Yeah, I could see that. Like the art from the Berg. Yeah, that's interesting. That's true. The Grim, yeah, the Berg was not super grim. At least it didn't end up that way. I could see that. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, they, like, fucking tripled down. And, you know, I will say, Dark Souls 2, oh, man, I love how varied that game is. Oh, we got Zen's DES up in this bitch. What's up? What is... Oh, God, we got a little cat image there. Love to see it. What's up, Zens? How's it going? How you doing? Where am I going? Oh, fog wall. My God, of course. I'm not used to going this way in Catacombs. It's been a while. Yeah. Okay, I could have done that from, like, the top, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Here's where I can do the coffin. Technically, you can get the Paladin armor if you, even if you use the coffin to go into the Nito's room. But I need to kill the guy in Tomb of the Giants first. Preparing to go to work before I go home. Oh, Preparing to go to work before I go home and do the usual. Play Final Fantasy 14, mods and DES, cry myself to sleep. Hell yeah, dog. Yeah, another Final Fantasy 14, homie. I've only played like 10 minutes of that game, but I respect Final Fantasy 14. It's not for me. No MMO at the moment is really... I used to play MMOs a lot when I was younger. I mean, I played WoW on and off for so long. And then I kind of just... I haven't been able to go back to it. Conform and play with us. Yeah, that's true. I would like to play with... You know, I think that would be fun. Even if I don't find the game itself to be too crazy, I think playing with others could be cool. Way too much time. Yeah, I hear such amazing things about it. And I also just respect, like, Yoshi P, you know? I respect the Final Fantasy 14. Oh, where do you guys come down on 8-man trials? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I could be convinced. I could be convinced. Where do you guys come down on Final Fantasy 16, since that was done by, like, the same team, right? I found that game to be... Because I didn't play it. Waiting for PC, fair. Yeah, that's fair. I've heard very, like, different things about it. I watched someone play through most of it, and I totally get, like, the pluses and minuses where, like, I think it's beautiful. I think a lot of the story, like the main story, is fucking awesome. And the music, hype as hell. Some of those boss battles is like some of the most epic shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, are you kidding me? The combat looks cool. It's not really like my kind of combat, to be honest. Like, obviously, it's more like, feels more like Devil May Cry, which makes total sense based upon who was behind it, right? But for the people who love that and like the story, I love Ben Starr, right? Like, his performance as Clive, come the fuck on, man. That shit was awesome. And but I get that, like, the RPG elements apparently were kind of like not as much as people wanted, and some of the side quests, you know, some of them are really good, but I think, you know, when I saw people traversing from like one area to go to the next like main story beat, is that I felt the MMO influence a bit, which, considering the you know, the game they made prior, like, it does make sense that it felt like there were trash mobs in between where you actually wanted to go, right? And so I understand that criticism, but I think if you like mainline, you know, the main story, it's fucking awesome. So for me, it was really fun watching it. As someone who wouldn't play it, you know, I was like, hell yeah, dog. And I think it is one of those things, like all Final Fantasy games, it seems, because I'm not a Final Fantasy, like, I don't know much about. Oh god, I'm so gonna die here. But it seems like there were, you know, a lot of vocal people that didn't like 15, right? And then just wait a while, and people will be like, oh man, they'll come around and like, oh, now it has its time to shine. And it's such a weird, like, cycle with Final Fantasy, it seems. Because I'm on the outside. Anyway, I gotta head out. Have a good one. Hell yeah, man. Good luck at work. Fingers crossed. And excited to see more Twitter updates. I need to follow your other Twitter account. I always forget to do that. The private then's DES. Ah, okay. Yeah, these skeletons are totally gonna kick my ass. I absolutely know it. Ah, shit, my ass. Ooh, I like the reflections. Ow, ow, bitches. Oh, shit, my ass. Okay. We got a little party going on back here. Ducky, yo, what is up? Was he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna one-shot pinwheel. Okay, it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, this looks great. I haven't been down here since. Shout out to the MTD mod that updates the MTD file and kind of enables reflections. Well, I think I had gone down here and actually replaced it with the A16 water from New Londo. Oh shit! Hey, you better give me that goddamn axe. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay. Hey! Settle it! Settle it! Yeah, shit! Yeah, shit! Okay, I gotta heal. No! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh man, you got to try my edit of Magpie's cube. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I haven't really messed with that. I've been stuck in my modding hole, and because I'm always worried when I download mods that I'll accidentally include them in. I'll include them in my mod when I upload it by accident, and I'm like, fuck. I found out how to remove the oil. Ooh, good shit. Yeah, that's one thing I just definitely have not touched at all is the cube maps. I'm glad they're stored in their own texture files, so like it can be totally compatible with my mod. I love that. So if they get to a point of like just objectively awesome, you know, I definitely want to include that in like my mod description. Be like, hey, y'all want great cube maps? There you go, dog. One issue I had when I would use his cube maps is that the settings that I was using for my mod had the specular set to certain levels, and whenever the cube maps, the enhanced ones, I would almost need to turn down the specular by about half to compensate, because otherwise it would look too crazy. And so that's kind of one issue where, like, I don't want to do a separate... Hey, bitch. Oh, Patches? Damn it, Patches. You turn the fucking bridge back over. You suck. I might kill your ass now. No idea what I'm doing, but loving the process. Hell yeah. You've been a real inspiration? Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cool. I love that. That's like my favorite thing to hear. If people can learn from my fiddling in the dark and fucking up, that's great. That's the goal. No idea what I'm doing, but loving the process. See, that's like me 95% of the time. I mean, now I understand how DS1 functions, mostly. By fiddling in the dark, trying this, changing that, fucking things up left and right. That's the best way to learn, for sure. Are you certain? Wait, I don't even know what he asked me. I'm done with the A10 cube maps right now. A10's the fattest one. If you can conquer A10, you're doing pretty good. I found 2 cube maps. They were taken inside of... Oh, God. That sounds about right. Ooh, he gave me a humanity. Ooh, thank you. I actually needed that. Also, stop fucking changing this bridge, dude. Yeah, I don't think anything will top, like, the Easter eggs that you'll find in some of the texture files for FromSoft games. Like, the Dark Souls 2, I think my favorite one is still finding the Heineken bottle in Things Betwixt textures. Are you playing with your mod on right now? I am indeed, yes. I am playing with Dark Souls Re-Remastered. And it has the stuff that has not been uploaded yet, which is mostly more armor upscales. I'm still making my way through those. There's not as many as, like, how many weapons? God, the weapons took me for fucking... Wow, this character has, like, no fucking armor. Are you kidding me? The hell? Yeah, the Heineken bottle in the Dark Souls 2 textures, that's still got to be my favorite. I fucking love that. That's so funny. Oh, we got the maiden robe. I don't think I've upscaled that yet. My ultimate goal is to increase the interconnectivity of the map. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a tough one. Yeah, I've actually been having issues with Soulstruct Blender, or Blender Soulstruct, in that some of the recent versions, like, it's been crashing my game when I edited a model, and it just totally fucked the game over. And then doing collision edits, I've had mixed success where sometimes it just doesn't work. And normally it did work in an older version, so I'm kind of waiting for Blender Soulstruct to get a little farther along, which I don't blame Grim at all. Like, I can't believe it exists to begin with. So it's insane, like, it's an insane Oh, I need the Kindle, don't I? Yeah, well, no, I'm going to Pinwheel. I mean, I'm sure that's fine, right? But yeah, if you can expand, like, the interconnectivity, that's fucking awesome. And I'm not sure, because I have a terrible memory of who's in my Discord and who isn't in my Discord, but if you are in my Discord, there's some cooler people than me that can help with Blender related things, and I pop in every once in a while to maybe have a suggestion or a tip or something. But yeah, I'm hoping the Blender Soulstruct goes even farther. And DS3 support should be coming relatively soon, I would assume. I want to kill that Black Knight. Because I don't think I've ever gotten the Black Knight axe, or if I have, I've never used it. I've been in the Discord for a couple months now. Waited until just recently to really try my hand at it. Hell yeah. I suck at remembering anything about who's in the Discord. I recommend a downgrade to the last patch. Oh, got it. Not to say my Blender doesn't love crashing with it, but its function's much better. Yeah, I've had some hit or miss where, like, the export map piece function, like, stopped working, like the MSB one. I will say there's one thing I don't actually understand at all yet, and that is how the export as MSB type thing, and then you just export it as a normal map piece, because basically what's happening in my game is that there's mesh fixes I've made in Undead Burg to, like, mesh holes, and there's a handful that revert every once in a while, but then they'll randomly reappear. And from what I can tell, it's somehow loading the old versions of those map pieces, despite those map pieces, like, not existing. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know how to stamp that out. And I actually don't even know if, like, the people who download my mod have that problem, because they're only downloading, like, the finished files. So it might just be, like, a me thing, which is fine. But it's also things that I think most people don't notice anyway. Honestly, like, it's not something that they're like, oh my god, I can't unsee that. Wait, this is where the Black Knight is, right? Or did... Hey, where's the Black Knight? Did he... Wait, I'm not crazy. He's normally in this room, right? Oh, that reflection's so sick. I gotta make sure I have everything reflecting, because I think I might not. I think I might be forgetting some things in the reflect cam, because you'll see, like, the fucking sky or something. Yeah, what the fuck? Where's the Black Knight at? While I ruminate on that, I shall drink coffee. What's up, Alex? What's going on? Okay, well, hopefully the... Oh, look at this. This is funny. So this is the difference between the collisions and their reflect plane height. Oops. Guess who's got to fix that? Well, actually, I am doing the display capture, so I think you all should be able to see this. Although I think it'll... No, I can still see the chat. Okay, cool. It's covered up. Or it's not covered up. Let's go into Janky. Yeah, it's all about the reflect plane, which, of course, in this case, that water was never meant to reflect the environment anyway. So, like, I've seen some of the reflect plane heights just not be correct, but it didn't matter because they weren't really reflecting anything anyway. So I've been able to fix a lot of that. So let's load into the catacombs here. That's towards Pinwheel, so I know it's back here. Okay, so here we know that this is the reflect plane height that we like, which should be 3301. So let's see. We have negative 154.822998. And then if we go up here, yeah, this is where the Black Knight's definitely supposed to be. And then if we change this to 154, okay, technically that should fix it, in case there's, like, collisions in between, which there probably are, because once again, you can't visualize the collisions. Not in Remastered. I keep hoping that somehow they figure that out and you can visualize collisions, because that'd be real nice. Instead of always keeping up a prepare to die project, but such is life. All right. Let's reload, see what happens. Oh, can I get some clarification for the basic idea of how to alter collisions? Yeah, more or less. Yeah, you basically import the collision, and then usually what I do is I'll import the like the key thing is importing the collision, yes, because essentially it's just geometry, right? But it's just geometry you don't see, but your character can like feel, right? And I usually then import the map piece that goes along with that collision, because that's where you select the geometry as part of that map piece, and you can copy it with Blender Soulstruck straight into the collision. The sort of annoying thing about how the collisions work, which I had to like fiddle in the dark with, well, just really ask around, and they were like, "Oh yeah, there's two different types of collisions." Hey, he's back. What the, bro? What the fuck? Where were you at? Yeah, I'm gonna strafe. Um, yeah, bitch. Hey, fuck. God, I want your axe. Yeah, there's the H and the L. So like the high res collisions and the low res collisions, where the high res are used for like the kinematics of like my player's foot here stepping on this brick. That's part of the high res collision. And then the low res collision is what's handling not falling through the ground, from my rudimentary understanding. And so you have to, the main one I would import a lot of stuff into, especially if it was like flat walls and whatnot, I would just put that into the low res collision, which you can put it into any of them from what I can understand. There's, when you view them in Blender, there's like 4 or 5 low res ones, and then there's like 4 or 5 high res ones. But as long as it's loaded, like that's fine, at least from my understanding. And I usually would just put them into the low res, where the high res is just for kinematics kind of stuff, and like it's not as, oh yeah, hey, although, oh shit, let me go back in for a second, hold on, because I think I have some stuff not in the reflect cam, or it might just be that the reflect plane height is incorrect for that as well, because I thought I had most of this stuff set to draw by the reflect cam. Oh, see, here's my problem. Got it. So I didn't render this box, because yeah, you're supposed to see this. This is used as like the ceiling, but that was not set in the reflect cam. So that should fix that, I think. Let's try that again. Okay, I should get credit for doing like 3 seconds of modding, because I normally don't like to mod on stream. I ended up not enjoying it as much. But if I do it as like a side thing for like quick little fixes, then I'm okay with that, because that's fun. But the other time I was like modding on stream, I don't know how Stade does it. I assume Stade just, do you not pay attention to the, hey, that didn't fucking change, what the hell? Oh, is it not, it might not be rendering that top part. Yeah, that didn't look great. Because yeah, it's definitely seeing like the sky over there. Hold on. What's the one thing I fucking forgot with the reflect cam? I can only imagine. I also created a bug here at one point where I accidentally told these to only draw on the reflect cam, and I couldn't figure out why they disappeared. I thought it was like a draw group issue. No, it was a skill issue. Oh, draw by reflect cam. Whoa. Missed that one. Okay. Admittedly, I could just like select all and then say fucking render everything on the reflect cam. But I like to be a little more targeted than that if I can. Oh, that's not rendered by the reflect cam. Fuck yeah, put that in. We love that. And the sky is, okay, well that's great. Huh. I think it might just be the reflect cam height that's a little fucked. Yeah, it was definitely a skill issue. I was like, God damn it. It's one of the many things. I can't believe I've made it this far on this mod, honestly. Like, it started out so simplistically, and like I knew fucking nothing. And I can't believe I'm still doing it, to be honest. And it's really nice not, like, I've done so much of the work now that I don't have to like reinvent the wheel, and that's been nice. Things are more settled, and I think it's actually the most gratifying is just understanding how the weirdness of DS1 functions. And so like now when I see something that's incorrect or like a glitch, I go, I know exactly how to fix that most of the time. And God damn it. I think the reflect cam height is actually incorrectly set. Well, actually you can look at the skeleton reflection and that was pretty accurate as far as height. Like his legs were, connected. So I don't know. I'll look at that later. All right, we're getting the pinwheel. Oh, I'm sure that message says fatty. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Oh, fuck my ass. Why did I think it was that way? Shit. Yeah, it looks good when you're down here. I don't know. Okay, we just got a zigzag. The Lord giving you a talent, my man. This is not easy. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna snipe me from. Oh, shit, my ass. Oh my god, it's touch and go. Okay, we're good. Lord giving you a talent, my man. This is not easy. Keep it up so the game has a longer life. I appreciate that. I think my real talent is not artistic or... Ooh, okay, I didn't actually mean to use that. I think I'm good at doing monotonous, laborious bullshit. Which, like upscaling 150 or whatever it was, weapons and armor. That's mostly just the time it takes to do it, right? Oh man, that water animation is a little like half speed it seems. Wow, this thing looks so much fucking cooler with the reflections. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. I don't think I've actually viewed this. That's probably what it takes to be a modder. Yeah, that's true, because a lot of it is just... Oh god, I gotta update Pinwheel's textures. Jesus Christ. That's pretty bad when you get close. Yeah, it's a lot of like failing and fucking things up, and like, yeah, that is admittedly... Oh my god, hardest boss. Yeah, okay, there you go, dog. Hey, give me your mask. Give me one of them. Give me the good one. Give me the... Well, okay. Mask of the Mother. Is that the cool one? Do we like that one? I mean, I like Mask of the Big Daddy, Slightly raises HP? Oh, hell yeah, alright. God made screwdrivers with a purpose and paintbrushes for theirs. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I certainly have grown an appreciation for what I think I'm good at. But I think the coolest thing is seeing all the other people that are super talented and awesome, and I think it's cool. Like, I can realize, okay, they do stuff that like I have no goddamn idea about, and I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, I love how much you can see Izalith from here. Nice. Although I think I wasted a lot of time. Like, all the map pieces that are over there from Izalith are actually from Izalith. I deleted the fake Izalith that they were using, and that was not worth it. When I actually think back, I'm like, no, that fake Izalith was pretty good. Like, it was a decent fake. There was no real reason to delete that, but it turned out pretty good, overall. Alright, let's... Oh, shit my ass. Okay, no one saw that. No one saw that. Delete the VOD. Someone delete the VOD. I just realized I had to get all the way back there. Fuck, man. I love how they went back to Demon Ruins in Dark Souls 3. Yeah. It's like the weird, like... It's almost like a hybrid of like the Catacombs and Demon Ruins. Like, it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's like that weird hybrid of... It ends up being like Catacombs style things. Let's do a little skip. God damn it. I'm not even going to use that fog wall. Oh, I just saw the reflect plane. Isn't there another? There's an. Oh shit, my ass. Yeah, blow up, blow your load, dude. Yeah, that sounds bad, but you know what I meant. Okay. Is there another? Is there a drop? Like, I can't see. I guess I could drop one of those. Like, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, my big toe! My big toe kept me on that level. Okay, got it. All right, we're gonna. Oh, hey, not cool. Nah. Okay, all right. Okay, don't get. I'm not gonna get. We're not gonna put this up on Pornhub. I'm not gonna get got by the scaly boys. I think you can make Tomb of the Giants visible from Demon Ruins. So technically, I believe I still have that in my Demon Ruins map. I think it was King Boar that gave me the list of unused or cut map pieces. And yeah, there was one that was it was basically you could see the giant tomb from Demon Ruins. And I do have that in my map, I believe. So, I believe it does exist. I haven't looked at it in a while, and it's kind of not like super easy to notice, you know. So there's that too. Okay, I need. You know what? Maybe we do a little. Oh, does he not have the? Fuck. I was hoping he had the what's a who's it? Ooh, actually, hold on. I forgot he had the blood shield, because I also upscaled that, but he's like the only character I have that actually found the blood shield. Damn it, there's no fucking light around here. Alright. Hold on. Let's grab... Wait, does he not have... Oh, god damn it. He doesn't even have the lantern? Oh, man. Oh, this is bad news, bears. Okay, we're gonna have to raw dog Tomb of the Giants. Okay? Get ready, everyone. We gotta raw dog this, and I'm real bad at it. Good thing is I have a plus 15 weapon, so I can't really bitch that much, honestly. I need to get to the bonfire. Like, I know there's a cool skip way you can, like, get there pretty easily, but we have to remember I suck at this game. I'm not good. Even though you're a modder, does not make you... Oh. Oh, baby! Got him. Got him. Patches isn't... Oh, he is. That's true. I could get the lantern that way. Okay, give me a nice heal. Give me a nice heal. All right. Yeah, that's true. He could knock me down there, and I could get a lantern. Okay. Isn't there... Heyo! Okay. We're on our way. We're on our way. Oh, God bless. Yeah, Izalith looking pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that's true. I didn't kill Patches. He should be moving on. Oh, I got some souls back. I don't even know if I got the ones off my body, but whatever. Oh, man. Look at these textures. Ugh. Look at all that granular detail. So good. So good. Also, don't look at how I had to elongate that fucking bridge or aqueduct, and I didn't do it very well, and it's not rotated perfectly, but don't look at that. Don't look at that. And then normally Ceaseless would be hanging out over there, but I think he's probably dead. He's not visible anyway, but... Oh yeah. Bonfire lit, bonfire sit. That's the goal. We know that. Okay, so here's where I have to reverse my hollowing. That's what makes this difficult, is getting to where the guy spawns, but still being human. Because apparently you have to be human, and you have to have placed the Lord Vessel. So, I have like 5 humanity in my pocket, or in my pants, okay? So we got some shots of this, but I gotta be real conservative. Oh man, I'm not gonna kindle. I'm not gonna waste another humanity on that. Although that's only wasting it once. Yeah, that's true. I think that's a cost benefit that I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that choice. Yeah, Paladin Leroy. Yep. I want the Paladin armor. That's the whole reason for this stream, actually, is I was like, I want to get that armor. Because I think that's a set of armor I've only gotten, like, either once or never gotten, and I gaslit myself into thinking that I did. Because none of my characters have it, but I've had other saves. I've had Prepare to Die playthroughs that have been, obviously, oh my god, I almost backstepped off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's worth kindling this one. Although, the weird thing is there's like that other bonfire in Tomb of the Giants that's like 10 feet that way. I always find that fucking weird. It's actually a bonfire I only found when modding. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. And at first I thought it was one of those fake bonfires that like is in the files, but they just deactivated it, right? And no, it was actually there. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I had no idea. I'm still finding stuff out about this game. What's up, dog? How's it going? I mean, I'll keep you there, you know? Like, I'll go this way. And then get absolutely spit roasted by the worst enemy in this game. Just so we're clear. The worst goddamn fucking enemy in this game are these fucking skeleton guys. Like, they're so bad. I don't think I've ever hated anyone as much as I hate. Oh, I forgot. After my 13th playthrough, yeah, I'm like, that fucking bonfire is so well hidden. You know, hats off to them. But, like, jeez. And I also don't think it's, like, that. Fuck, dude. Okay. The arrow guy. Very unnecessary. Oh, shit my ass. I fuck. Dude. Jeez. God, why, Miyazaki? Why did you have to put a Black Knight? Was the skeleton peeps not... Oh, Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, PTSD. Please don't get me. But... Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, you like fucking... Wait, you're like fucking invisible. What the... Gosh. Okay. Is he... Dude. Yeah. Dude. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Fucking... Okay, the animation also went like... Oh my... Jesus. Fucking... Okay, Twitch, I'm sorry, but I'm cursing a whole lot here, dog. This... Jesus Christ. This is insane. Forgot how fucking... bad this place is. Woo! Give me that halberd. Dude, white Titanite chunk? Come on. Yeah, the Black Knight, like, come on, Miyazaki. Come on. And I know he says it's because he's not... He's like, I'm a sadist. I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, you're fitting that bill, because fuck me, these people are terrible. I just need to get to the... where I can see Ash Lake. And I like that I can see over there. A little bit of light. Okay, just be cool. Just be great. I might just start running. Like, if I'm honest, I'll just start fucking running. Because I don't know. Okay, we can go this way. Okay. It's my first time actually testing out my lantern that I have set here. Like, if it's bright enough. Like, because I don't know. Because it's not like a one-to-one thing from Prepare to Die edition, to be honest. It does vary. Oh my god. Oh, I really like how you can see Ash Lake pretty well from here. Like you get the kind of the light that's coming in on that map piece. I got the Demon Great Axe drop. Fuck yeah. I love when you get it on Taurus. It's so cool. That's happened only like twice for me. But you just get like the highest DPS weapon in the game. And you're like, well, alright. I don't actually know if it's the highest DPS, but I think it's close with scaling. I think it's like really fucking good, right? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. I still have not gotten any better at this area. I'll be real with you guys. I am no better at this area than, well, maybe the second time I... Oh, fuck. Hey. Okay. That was rude. Miyazaki, what were you going through when you made this, dude? Like, this is fucked up. This is real. Also, oh my god. The engine is limiting the FPS on the rolling physics-based items. S scaling? Fuck yeah. In DS3, got it. Yeah, I thought it was in some way. Actually, that looks kind of weird. What's going on over there? It's kind of a weird artifact in the reflection or something. Okay. Duly noted. Keep my eye on that. Okay, we're not going that way, I think. Oh, there's a blood stain. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's back towards Isolith. Okay. Ah, got it. This is the hole that fucking stupid ass white Titanite chunk. Who the hell is bleaching Titanite chunks? Very uncool. I don't like white bread. I don't like white Titanite chunks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Oh, okay. Man, I'm legit like. Also, streaming this definitely heightens the tension a little bit. Oh my god. And the fact that I need to stay human. Oh, and there's only a limited number of humanity that I have. So like, oh, then that's gonna get difficult because I'll have to like fucking warp. Oh, where is it? Oh, God bless you, fucking Zweihander. Came in clutch right there. I'll give you that. Claymore wouldn't have thrown you back that far. Dude, Bones, please stop moving. I can't tell which one of you is a current enemy or... Okay. Wait, I see Bones down there. Oh! Oh, nice. Okay, alright. We're making good, Oh, God bless. Oh, God bless. Oh my god, okay. Hey, Paladin? Are you, do you invade now? I feel like I'm near the end. Like, yes! Oh, it is so on, dude. Oh, if I get spit roasted by him, it's gonna be absolutely hilarious. No problem. Okay, let's go fuck up Nito. And I'm gonna get that goddamn armor. Oh, nice. Oh, I actually think I've never done this before. Because I don't remember. I do not remember getting that weapon. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and I never got Sanctus either. Oh, this is cool. This is something I haven't done before. Oh, Grant. Oh my god. Look at that. 260 like base damage. What the fuck? Oh, it's probably got like magic stat requirements though. Oh, I think I remember. Oh, I remember upscaling this, and I was like, "What the fuck weapon is this?" Okay, well, yeah, I don't have the skill to use it, so it's pretty bad. Don't have that skill either. That's one of my big criticisms of Bloodborne, which there's not a lot, that they don't let you try out weapons even if you don't have the, you know, attributes to wear them. Like, I always hate that, you know? I feel like here that this isn't as bright as it normally is. Oh, is that cube map hell? Oh, God. I feel like I need to look at the brightness for this area. Because I'm feeling like this isn't matching up. I remember this being brighter, but it might be me just remembering Remastered. Yeah, let's go take a look at that. Because I think that's in... Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong map. Okay. While we're here, we're also going to open up a Prepare to Die edition project. Way too dark. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't crazy. I was like, hold the fuck on. This seems like way too dark. Okay. So let's open up Prepare to Die because I know we're safe now. Well, actually, hold on. Just to be safe, I'm going to go run into this little alcove, little hole thing. Just so, like, because if I click back in the game and, like, backstep and fucking die. Yeah, I have Demon's Great Axe plus 15, so that's pretty sick. Let's go back to Zweihander. Okay. Yeah, my guy looks a little goofy. I also feel like my skin is a little too bright in here. I think that's usually down to one of the settings. But let's go into recent projects. Prepare to Die Edition Remastered. Tomb of the Giants. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, graphics card, that I'm making you stream, load all this geometry, and play Dark Souls Remastered at the same time, but RTX 2060, doing it easy peasy without a sweat. Okay. No, I opened the right one. Okay. Here we go. So, first thing, let's check. Are we on the same lighting ID? Yes, we are. I do remember checking this. 22, 22, 22. Okay, good. Now, I'll put that bitch to work. Yeah, I have, man. AI upscaling and yeah, it's a great card. It's the 12 gigabyte variant, so I get a little bit more video memory, which is great. Okay, so I'm not incorrect about the lighting settings, or the IDs at least. From what I can check. Okay, 001, that's great. Shadow destination is all the same. Okay, now it's down to the collisions, because that's what I think is obviously modulating the visuals the most. So let's see, collision, we have 41. Okay, let's go to 41. We have 13, 13, 13, 13, 14, 13, 13. Okay, so they're the same, which then means that it is something in between the actual settings. So let's dive into the draw params, which is M13. Okay, let's draw. This is the most interesting part of the stream. You're gonna see a whole bunch of fucking text. So let's see. We said it was 13, right? Let's see what we got. I may have fat fingered one of these. So we have 50-50. Let's check the diffuse setting is set to double, prepare to die. I found that to normally be correct. Inv diff is 120. Okay, interesting. Well, first let's look at 22, because 22 is actually the setting that is on those specific map pieces, so it's not being handled by the collision. Because basically, if we can just brighten those, oh, that's interesting. So they have the inv diff set to 0, which is what would make them dark. Interesting. So let's change this to 100. And that should, in a linear fashion, make them a little bit brighter. And it will only impact the ash lake, the fake ash lake that they're showing. So let's try that. Because as I've found with this game, there's basically like 10 different ways to do everything. And there's all these different knobs that you can sort of alter. And this, if you can find the quickest way that doesn't affect everything else, you should try that first. And so that's my first strat, is let's see if I can just brighten everything that's set to 22. And that might work. If not, I'll check into the light scattering as well and the fog ID, just to double check. So let's see if that brightens it. Yeah, I think that brightened it a little bit. We might need to go ham on it. Because what you can do sometimes is actually match the setting up here that's like 400. So if we do that, let's try that. Because you'll also notice the RGB is set pretty low at like 135, 135, 165, whereas the specular is set to 255. So they don't normally on the MDiff put it that low. So you can also like change those values to a little bit higher. Like if you did 255 and then 235, 235, you actually could get it a little bit brighter. Let's try it again. Okay, CPU is turning into a jet engine, but that's how, yeah. Yeah, luckily my Ryzen 5 3600, you know, so nothing, it's basically what's in the PS5. Handles it pretty well, surprisingly. Okay, let me alt tab in. Yeah, if I click in, I'll do a slash, and I don't want to do a slash. Okay, let's see if 400 like really cranks that bitch up. Yeah, I mean, it is getting brighter, but also kind of slow. Hmm. That's the other thing. We might try. Yeah, we have 400. That's 40. Okay, let me make sure I had the other settings correct. So that was set at 30. And that was set at 4. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I found the mistake. Yeah. So let's actually go back to 0. So basically, what I've generally noticed is that the call AD setting in Prepare to Die, you almost 99% of the time you double it for remastered. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case, but historically, that is what I found to be effective. So we'll keep the inv diff at 0. We'll see how that plays. And we'll see if 800 is too strong. It might be. And we can back it down to like 600, 650. But this is essentially mostly what Dark Souls 1 modding is. It's just, hey, let me go try this. Hey, let me go try this. And then I think the biggest time saver for me was knowing that I didn't have to reload the entire game. My dumbass was quitting out of the game and logging all the way back in. It was crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's keep that. Let's keep that setting, and then let's go into the inv diff and crank that up to 100. Let's see what we get. And we'll just do this until it looks decent, you know? Looks bright enough. I don't know why there's a mismatch, to be honest. It's weird. Let's see. I might have to look at, oh, it might just be the tone map. Yeah, but the tone map, when you change that for what the tone mapping is being used on the collision, it will affect everything in the scene. So that's kind of the thing, is I don't necessarily want to brighten the Tomb of the Giants portion, although this is the exterior portion of it. So it might actually be, hold on, let me go back to 0 for inv diff. And let's look at, because I think it was on that collision, it was set to a tone map of 14. And that's where you have one of your biggest changes, is the way that it handles the minimum luminance. That setting varies a lot. Yeah, it's 0.08. I think that might be the mistake here. So let's see. Because let's go to the tone map for this. And you'll see it's set at 0.1. So they wanted it to be darker. The higher minimum luminance is, the darker your game is. So let's go down to 0.04. And I think that might help things since we've done the other work. So let's do that. Because usually if Prepare to Die set the inv diff at 0, they probably did it for a reason. I've figured that out. They generally like that. We'll toggle that if we have to. Although my character is a little too bit lit up right now, and that can also be due to some of the other settings. Let's see. Let's see what this does. This make everything like way brighter? Yeah, it does brighten it up a bit. There's definitely that weird like glitch back there. There's also a distance thing that's going on where some of the trees here are like way darker than the rest. Oh, god damn it. So 22 is actually only set for the fog. That's right. And that's the problem I think that you run into, is that Tomb of the Giants, let's see if my memory is correct in that, yeah, this is 13. Oh, the interior is 14. Oh, got it. Okay. So that's actually a bit easier. So now that we've messed with that, got it. I was looking at the wrong ID. Okay. So when we click on that, it's set to 13. So yeah, we go down to Light Bank 13 and Light Bank 13. This 13 is not affecting. I already have the D set to double there. Okay. Let's see if I crank that up a little bit. That'll brighten some of it. I won't linger too much on this. If I don't get it perfect, I'll just, because I want to get that goddamn Paladin armor. Yeah, I forgot. So 22 is just the fog portion. Got it. I might have to lift that other setting a little higher. Yeah, a little bit. Really brightens this portion. I didn't even notice. There's like geometry issues over here. Yeah, you can kind of see like this geometry is. Oh no, that's Izalith. God damn it! I thought I hid Izalith. Fuck. Oh, my character got brighter as well. Yeah, you can see the definite changes from like way brighter. I might have to go back to the tone map 14 and then set it back to 0.08. I think it made the illumination from the player lantern a little too bright as well. Yeah, M13. And then it's using 13. The interior of Tomb of the Giants is 14, so that's cool. Let me change that to 200 for that. Fingers crossed. You just tweak like 18 different settings, and then eventually you get it looking excellent. Let's see, cancel out. Pretty sure I'm going to one-shot Nito, because I got a bitchin' weapon. Man, this area does not like to go brighter. Fuck me, dude. What the hell? Okay, let's go up to like fucking 500. Like, what do you want from me? My God. Okay, let's go up to 500. The diff setting. Wait, is that always 110? Let me verify. Yes, 111. Yeah, I guess so. I guess one other thing to do is I do have a different project that's basically this other project that I used for another Dark Souls Remastered project, so I can use it as a backup for what did they have it set to originally. Because, you know, they may have already made the alterations necessary. Oh, they had it at 400. Interesting. Interesting. So that's one instance where they did actually, they had it at 50. Okay. Call A2, call A1. They had those about the same. Interesting. Interesting. So let's go into the tone map. What did they have for 14? They had 0.1. Interesting. Okay. So I actually have it brighter than that. Okay, 13. Let's try that back down to 50, that up to 400. And they actually had different colors on their diff setting. Okay, okay. Interesting. Let's go into light scatter. This is the most riveting part of the stream. Oh, they had it up to 800 on the sun. Really? Oh no, distance multiplier was still 50. Okay. And then they had 75 for the red. I'm not going to alter that. The colors are fine. But I will crank the sun alpha amount a bit up. Oh my god, the reflectance is also massively different. Really? Huh. Okay. Let's check the fog bank real quick. Let's see. 13, we have 100, we have 440, 30, 55. Okay, so they had the same settings. Got it. Because there were plenty where they didn't change it from prepare to die at all, so it's not to say that they always did, but there were quite a few alterations that I haven't fully understood why. I feel like we've never heard from QLock, right? Like they've never publicly stated anything about the remaster. It seems like most people are convinced that FromSoft still did it. That's like how behind the scenes QLock was. Which, I mean, I guess it's inside baseball shit, so I get that. That looks worse. I mean, it brightens some stuff up, but it also, like... Oh, shit. I forgot to look at the other thing. Which was the 22. Yeah, let's look at 22. In the light bank. Okay, okay. Set to 800, my god. And then, oh, they did lift this up to... Wow, they went more on the red for that. Interesting. I think I'll just undo some of my recent changes. Let's just set it back a little bit, and I'll work on it off stream. There's a lot more tinkering that's needed here that I will not be good at on stream. Let's copy Param over, and then we're gonna fuck Nito up. I want that goddamn armor. Okay. Yeah, because that objectively was a step backward. That looks like dog shit. No bueno. God damn it. I've just missed it. Alright, we're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna dispatch these skelly boys pretty easily. Skelly dildos, or whatever they are. I don't know the official name for them. Yoink. Thank you. Oh, bitch ass. Fucking headshot? Oh my gosh. No fucking way. Fucking threaded the needle on that one. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. You are cracked, my good sir. Should look pretty good in here, I think. With the reflections added. Once I get down that low. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I should have just taken a left turn, but I was like, nah, I'll get some items. God damn, white Titanite chunks is the worst. I think I want that? Ain't nobody wanting a white Titanite chunk. I will feed that to Frank, okay? Excuse me? I didn't one-shot you? The hell? Did you, like, dodge that? Okay, yeah, maybe he dodged it. Just barely. Ooh, soul of a hero. You love to see it. Come on. Oh, god damn it. I broke the fog door here. Hold on. Shit. I thought I had fixed most of those. God damn it. Okay, let's go back. Let's open up recent projects. I believe it's usually handled by the accompanying map objects. Or map pieces. Let's go to Tomb of the Giants. Shit. Okay, let's fly in here. Go along the side. And, okay. Oh, is it because I set 62 to render? Oh, god damn it. Might also be the collision. I don't know, man. The way that fog walls work, it's really strange. I wish that they were like their own selectable object, but they are absolutely not. Okay. 062. This is actually a good test. Let me see if just turning the one draw group back on fixes it. Because I didn't move the actual, like, that pink box there. That's also part of it. I think it's like the selectable portion of, like, you know, go through the fog. But yeah, there's some draw group thing that actually controls how they appear. Oh, I think it's also collision based. Fuck. Let's see if I'm really cool when I nailed it right out of the... Ah, damn it. What? It. Um, huh. It's weird. Um, why are we not rendering the... Why are we not rendering everything else? Problem? Problem? The fuck? Okay, well I screwed that up. What the shit? 4502. Oh. Damn, I actually changed the collision render groups. Uh-oh. That's not good. That seems like a bad idea. So that's 8900. Let's go to... Oh, that is 4502. Right, right. 4506. Let's go to that. Oh my god, I changed that render group? Fuck me, dude. I think I was trying to fix how the enemies like appear and disappear. But I think I jacked shit up, basically. Okay, that's 4502, which is what I was standing on. Okay, we know that's set to 0. What do I have 8900 set to? Good, 0. Love to see it. 4506, I just edited. 4500. I'm sure this is riveting, riveting stream content. 8192. Yeah, let's draw that group. Okay, let's see if there's any improvements here. I do not understand why it would just suddenly not be rendering the outside. That seems like a problem. Yeah, it's M60. Okay. Interesting. Let's save that. Copy. Copy them over. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, it's rendering shit again. So that's a plus. Oh, it stops rendering them right here? Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. That's another collision that I fucked up. Okay. Let's see which ones we have around here. We have 4502, 8900, 4502. This is actually great. This is impressive and fun to learn. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to know it, 2Casual Gamers. I'm like, this, most of the time, this would bore the fuck out of people. But this is admittedly a lot of the nitty gritty of Souls modding, honestly. It's not glamorous. It's usually just fucking stuff up. Okay. So yeah, 46. Let's go and put the... I mean, that's probably my biggest recommendation for any Souls modder. Always have a separate project that you can look at. And I tend to do two birds with one stone, where my backup project is a prepare to die one, because I want to see the differences between the two versions there. But not only that, when it comes to draw groups, I have thus far I've never seen where Remastered altered one of those. They kept that pretty standard and they didn't really change it. So you can use it as like a one-to-one draw group to copy over. And okay, so let's see. So that's theoretically should fix that. Let's see. Let's copy over. Really, I only need to copy the map folder, but I have a habit of just copying both. Okay. Let's see. I forgot I did a lot of fuckery in Tomb of the Giants over the months, and I fixed a fog wall a couple weeks ago, and I forgot that. Well, I should have known at the time. If I fucked up one fog wall, I probably fucked up more than one fog wall. It's back! So this is your casual reminder, and a reminder for me that the fog walls, whether they are displayed or not, are controlled by the collisions. So, yes. I really wish they were their own thing that you could select, but it is not viewable in any way. Wow, I have 55,000? All right. Okay. I'm happy to say on this stream I have fixed two bugs. So, let's see how Nito goes. Okay. I'm going to get that goddamn Paladin armor. And you know what? I don't need a Divine Club. No thanks. I'm cracked. I got a plus 15 weapon. I'm coming here pretty late, so... Okay, bitch ass. Really? You gonna start with that move? I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. Well, that actually kind of hurts. Okay. Hey, yeah, Nito, get your bitch ass over here. Because I am not going to start pissing off your little big guys that you have over there. Like, nah, bro. Oh, fuck me, dude. Are you... Ah, okay. Whew. He killed his own people. Hey, Nito. Nito. Bro. Oh, okay. That's pretty good damage. Yeah, do you want to, like, blow your... I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I shouldn't be talking shit. Oh, wait. He toxics people? No way. I don't think I've ever been hit by his fucking sword. Are you kidding me? I didn't know he toxicked people. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's nasty, dude. That's nasty. Toxic is the fucking worst, man. Oh no. No, 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 no. Ow, ow. Okay, ow. This is a lot more stressful than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, blow your load again. Okay, not on me though. That's the only thing I asked, not on me. Oh, the timing. The timing. Okay, I got humanity for backup heals. Don't worry about it. Are you gonna blow your... Okay, yeah. Oh no, he actually did the blade attack. Oh shit. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not stuck. Oh my fucking god, dude, are you kidding me? He's kind of got my number. I gotta admit, he's doing pretty good here. Normally, I just kind of roll this motherfucker, but he... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Hey, be cool. That was not worth the heal. That was a bad heal. Be cool. Okay. Woo! He missed. Just barely. Oh, woo, baby. That was a very sloppy Nito killing. But I'll take it. A win is a win. And, hey, give me the Paladin armor. Give me the fucking Paladin. Where is the Paladin armor? Oh! Oh, it's on this corpse. Got it. That's right. Oh, God bless. Oh man, I'm jazzed right now. This is my jazzed voice. Oh man, I don't even have a toxic. Fuck. Oh, what am I doing? Just rest, dog. Just rest. Just rest, home dog. Home dog? That's a word, right? That's a saying. Paladin leggings. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, we're jamming now. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this armor set, actually. Behind the scenes, a little bit on this, I did use the Prepare to Die textures for the Paladin set. I already upscaled them. I just didn't have the armor set to actually use. And I will say the front part of the like chainmail is pretty low resolution, and I remember that being the case in the texture. It was like blurred to where it was hard to even upscale. So I might have to take another look at that. But I did upscale the textures so you get a little bit clearer. But yeah, that chainmail doesn't look great. I might need to look at that again. The cloth upscaled pretty well, and I was able to generate a new normal map too, where now you get a little bit of a feeling of the wear that's on the kind of skirt, whatever you want to call that, kilt. What's up, Yoshi? So yeah, the normal map added surface detail to a lot of the armor and like the belt. So overall, it was a successful upscale, I'd say. The chainmail definitely needs some work, but I would say there's plenty of things in the game where like some of the original textures, like the AI upscaler it's not magic, right? Like and you can actually do more harm than good, especially on some of the stuff that's low resolution as is. You can really do harm. So that's kind of my first thing, is like do no harm, and just try to improve what is there. And if you can't perfectly fix something, don't try to go overboard, because you will likely fuck it up. Yeah, the upscaling has such hopes, but I understand what you mean. Some of the textures will need a mild human edit. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I think there's definitely room for some of that. That's kind of where you get into like really talented people like Trivia. She's a super talented texture artist, of which I am not, you know? So I'm better at like using tools and trying to look between the two versions and then convert. Not much is up, but it's always a good day when I can pop into one of your rare streams. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they are indeed very rare. I do want to stream more often, because I had an issue. Well, I've had an issue actually for quite a while where I've been on Wi-Fi, and the last two streams actually were fine, and the internet didn't cut out, and they were like 3 hours, and it was totally cool. But I've been hesitant to stream more often because I was like, my internet is definitely going to cut out. And so now I upgraded to a PCI Express internet card for my computer, and it turns out it was the Wi-Fi adapter that was causing the issues, because now I get a rock solid connection. And it also bundles in Bluetooth, and it's like got huge antennas. It's fucking awesome. So I don't even need to be wired in, and I get great internet, and it hasn't dropped a single time since I installed it. Did find some UV mapping on this little brick portion here, or rock, or whatever the fuck we want to call that. But yeah, that's some nasty UV mapping. I will fix that with a version of Blender Soulstruct at some point. The obligatory serve says he'll stream more. Yeah, I know. I definitely do. I'm so bad at that, where I go, yeah, I'll stream more often. I'm in a lurk mode since like an hour, but yeah, those streams are good, and it's nice to see the background of modding stuff. Yeah, I guess I should probably turn my like bug fixing into a stream, because it is a good way to actually bug fix, and it makes for, I think, what people would probably want to see, versus, at least that's what I've heard, is that people would prefer to see that versus just kind of like the quick update videos that are after the fact, right? That makes sense. I definitely need to fix. This is definitely an area where I need to get better at Blender, but even with my rudimentary knowledge of Blender, you can see sort of like how geometrically simple these map pieces are. Like you can see it's like one little point here, it's like one big triangle is this. And it's even worse when you look over here. Like, just look at that. That's nasty. That's real nasty. So I definitely got to fix that. That's on the list. I'm just waiting for Blender Soulstruct to get a little bit more stable, because some of the last times I've been using it, when I import the map piece into my game just crashes. So I've been hesitant to make too many edits with it. Not to mention, the other really annoying thing is that when you edit something in Blender Soulstruct and then you go back into DS Map Studio, it doesn't show up as textured anymore. And that has something to do with the way that Blender handles the map piece. And so I don't really like that, but it might be unavoidable. Oh man, look at that. There's some more nasty UV mapping. God damn it. I don't think that's very noticeable though. What's up, dog? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, love to see it. The other thing I would like to do on like days that I'm kind of testing out like how long can I stream. I'm sort of unsure as to like how long, because I think after like 3 hours, I'm normally like, damn, man, I'm tired of talking, you know? I don't know how people stream for like 8 fucking hours. That's crazy. I'm sure you work up to it, right? Like you just pace yourself or something. But I would like to do like casual speed runs, you know, where it's not actually like about being, you know, super speedy, but I would like to work on how fast can I beat the game in one sitting. Like, can I get it under 5 hours? Can I get it under... Because I don't even know what my number would be, to be honest. I don't think I've ever really attempted. Because it's kind of like putting the test the fact that I've been in this game for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, you know? I'm like, I think I could be good at it. But then I think it'd be funny too if I really suck at it. Even though I've been in the game, even if you spend like 1,000 hours in DS1, it is technically still possible to suck ass. So the shortest I beat the game was in 8 hours. Yeah. I also need to DM you about that. Oh yeah, definitely DM me about that. Yeah. I was actually thinking about entertainment and all being at 100% for hours with people is a real job. That's true. Yeah, because it's definitely more on than I'm used to being. I'm a pretty like laid back guy, so like I'm not talking all of the time when I'm just alone, right? Or with well, I do talk to my cats pretty often, to be honest, but you know, that's pretty normal, I think, right? I've been wondering if I should just make a video and then like just tell people like, here's the goddamn download, because the link that I give people to download the Prepare to Die edition. Oh god, I found another fucking mesh hole. Damn it, FromSoft, you're killing me. I mean, it's not very noticeable, but it's only on the back side. You can see through the stairs here. Oh my god. Soulstruct has been a joy, even though through them crashes. That's true. The overall geometry of the game confuses and frustrates me. But if I'm honest, so darn impressive for the time. Cleaning up Dukes for oh god, fucking Dukes, man. Dukes Archives has got to be my least favorite place to work on. I fucking hate it. Like, that place just doesn't work the way that the other areas work, and like the changes that I've made to other areas don't work the same in Dukes Archives. And like, there's mesh shit sticking through walls fucking everywhere. There's things that pop in and out of it. Like, that place is kind of fucked, really. I don't like it. There's some issues going on in that place. I've had limited time where I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna get this to a certain level and then not touch it again. And it's quality geometry in comparison to, say, Undead Asylum. Yeah, it's definitely like a mixed bag of. That's kind of what I like about DS1 is that it's very. I mean, Miyazaki has openly said it's an unfinished game, and it definitely shows in like the variable quality. It's funny how most of the objects in the game are not actually touching the ground, for instance. And once you notice that, it's hard to not notice it. I've had to manually go in and fix most of them. Like, I made the bucket touch the ground. I made the barrel touch the ground. Like, there's so many little things that they just didn't... Either they never saw, because I think most people didn't see it. And hell, I didn't see it until I was modding the game for months. So, you know, like, who fucking knows at that point then? I have been surprised by how many things that Q-Lock just didn't do anything with. Like, I think one of the bigger things is like, how the fuck do you go from 2011 to 2018 and you don't really do anything with the textures as part of as a remaster? Like 99% of the textures I've looked at are the identical resolution. So it kind of begs the question of like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why would you, like, there were upscaling programs back then. Like, are they as good as they are now? Absolutely not. But they existed. Like, there's been upscaling techniques for fucking decades. Like, I guess I don't get it. I need to know the story behind Dark Souls Remastered. I need a Dondon RV video all about that. Give me all the info you got. Also, I got to fix this map piece because I undid my collision change. And so I'll just put this back because I don't really care about hopping up there anymore. Because I was having collision issues with Blender Soulstruct, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna revert back to the. Also, that's the other annoying thing is that Remastered, their collision files for their maps are stored in one giant file, where Prepare to Die Edition, they're all separate HK files, and you can just alter the one collision you need to alter. And in Remastered, it's the whole fucking file. It's so annoying. The Remaster felt more of a particle upgrade and porting of old servers. Yeah, I mean, definitely the particles is one of the, like, I think objective improvements. Like, they're just better. Like, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a whole lot of people that would see the torches in Prepare to Die versus Remaster and go, oh yeah, the Prepare to Die look better. No, they're just better. They're just better in Remastered. So they're just higher fidelity, you know? But I can see personal preference, but you know, that's one of the few things where I do sort of chime in when people talk about Remastered versus Prepare to Die. I'm like, it's one of the only areas that I actually have room to talk about because I've modded both versions of those games for a long time. And so it's one of the few places I actually feel like I have any expertise, you know, of like the misconceptions between them. And like Remastered, man, they really don't get any credit for the optimization, but like the fact that I've been able to double most textures and, you know, further map pieces in the distance and mesh LEDs and yada, yada, yada. And the game handles it fantastically well, you know. It's still like forward rendering versus what they ended up moving to, but you know, that's where Rage Vitamins can go into way more detail on that. You know, he knows way more than I do, and he could talk about clustered forward rendering that they ended up doing for this, but it's really efficient and pretty awesome. I can only imagine because you are modding this engine, and hats off. Yeah, I'm just using it as a pipeline to update and port it out, so I haven't even tried to get it back in game. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Remastered is certainly, it kind of feels like a vacation when I go to mod Prepare to Die Edition because it's just a lot more straightforward to mod and there's less file formats. And, you know, technically Prepare to Die has like an extra step of like you have to unpack it, but you have to unpack Dark Souls 2, you have to unpack Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls Remastered, I have a theory that like, I find it weird that you don't need to unpack this game to mod it. It's already unpacked. And then once we found out that they had left in debug shaders, and then they had left in the fluted knight armor, they left in the C9990 or 99999 character that basically they used for like the debug mode when they were first developing Dark Souls 1. And that's not present in Prepare to Die. So like I feel like QLOC left in and just didn't, I don't know. It's weird. They didn't, there's almost like no reason why they didn't compress all of their files into the standard like formats that they would use, which they did for most of their files, like .dcx, right? But when it comes to the overall file system for the game, they just left it completely open. And, you know, I mean, like, that makes it easier. Like, I love when I write the description for, like, how to install the mod. I don't even have to tell people to unpack it. It's fucking great. That's awesome. That's one less program they got to use. Oh yeah, I hadn't really gone too close to like Solaire with after upscaling his armor. Remastered, I think that's the other thing that's really surprising to me with Remastered is they fucked up a lot of the textures. And it's where I think that they had an automated process. Because I feel like a lot of these are like they had an automatic like contrast boosting, but it was actually a little bit too strong and ended up deleting some detail in the process. Like that's what I'd have to assume is that they were just doing it in bulk, and that's why things got passed over. And it also makes me think that that's why they didn't fix really any of the bugs that were present in Remastered, right? Or in Prepare to Die. Like, I think it's because we don't know if this is true, but it would make a lot of sense that the tool set, whatever tools they were using to make Dark Souls Remastered, are worse tools than what we have available to us right now and have had available for quite a while. That would make a lot of sense to me. That would explain a lot, because it would make sense how they didn't fix a lot of shit, because maybe they couldn't even see it. Like, you wonder if they were even able to have like a map viewer. I don't know. I don't think we have any goddamn idea what they had when they were doing this, but I just think we know so little about it. It kind of fascinates me. They definitely had access to source stuff. Yeah. I would definitely, I could see that they would have had access to, you know, I'm sure FromSoft was like, here you go, dog. You can have anything you want. Like, we don't care. We're not going to work on it. Like, the degree to which baked shadows and stuff is removed from some of the character textures means they had, that's a good point. Which, I don't know, just makes it all the weirder that some of the decisions that they made, like, because I'm going one by one through every single texture, or most of the textures, at least for armor and weapons, like, looking at them side by side and comparing the normal maps, like, the normal maps are all pretty much fine. They didn't fuck up. I haven't really seen any where the normal map is worse in Remastered. And obviously, as we know, Prepare to Die had a lot of things that didn't have normal maps at all. Some Bizarro World PVR setup. Yeah, they did some strange shit. Yeah, because that's definitely one thing. The specular textures versus the two versions are just completely incomparable. They just don't share. They're just completely different ways of doing it. And yeah, so that's one where I haven't been able to really, like, change anything, because they have a very color-based system where it looks like a 4-year-old had painted this, like, red color. So anytime I see red, that just means that it's not doing anything, essentially. And then I've seen shades of yellow, of green, of blue. They have this very granular sort of color system that handles that. And so I wonder how they set that up. But the normal maps have all been fine. I've improved a good number of them with a little bit more surface detail, but they weren't worse than the Prepare to Die one. Yeah, the RGB, yeah. And yeah, exactly. It's just the different layers that they're doing, communicating for different different things. But the albedo textures, those are the ones that are weird to me. They made very specific decisions, most of which I think were objectively worse. And, you know, at first I thought, okay, are they outsourcing some of the detail into the other, like the specular or the... And at least not from what I could tell of looking at the specular map. I didn't see the extra detail that had been sapped out of the albedo. Yeah, they overlay the specular. Yeah, admittedly, that's true. Because, yeah, when you look at the specular for Prepare to Die, it's very much, it looks like the same thing, just, you know, the coloring is obviously like grayscale. Yeah, I don't know, there were some that were just, Yeah, just completely. So I've had really good success keeping the specular maps for Dark Souls Remastered, mostly keeping the normal maps as well. There's only been a handful of cases where it was worse for some particular reason, and I used the Prepare to Die one, and then you just save it as BC5. Very specifically, there's only one setting of BC5 that works. There's like the two that don't, but it's the unsigned something ATI something. That's the only one that functions, and then it works just fine. And yeah, I've had good success with that, and then I basically just used the Prepare to Die one as the albedo texture, and it works pretty well. And then you generate the normal map based on the improved Prepare to Die texture. There have been a handful of cases where the remastered one is actually, I find, to be better. Very, very rarely. But there's been one where they had, I felt it was personal preference, but most of the time I do side with the Prepare to Die. Because there's just a lot of cases where they altered the coloring, like the color temperature. Like on the Gwyn set, I was very surprised to see that they completely deleted the rainbow color effect that was baked into the texture. And they just made it like, they just upped the contrast, totally ruined that effect. And, you know, there's been cases where they added like weathering to some of the textures, which is fine. Like that's more of a personal preference thing. But there's just been a lot of cases where they fucked up chainmail, or it's just, I don't know. It's been really weird to me. Most of them I've seen and I go, I don't know about that. Like you had one, I feel like your job was simpler than they made it. Take the original textures, do some goddamn form of upscaling, like, and specifically the upscaling that they would have had at the time was more rudimentary, but it also would have been a safer upscale in that, you know, like not bilinear, but there are upscaling techniques, nearest neighbor. There's things you could have done. Increase the sharpness. But they just went to like crank up the fucking dirt. Sometimes they changed rust into dirt for fun, like, and they did that on the Solaire set. They just made it into fucking dirt. I was like, no, that was rust. That shit was rust. That's different. And they were like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fucking, it's dirt now. It's like, okay. And so, I don't know. I just wish we could get like an interview with them. I gotta know what you did. You did a lot of good work, but you also did some weird shit. God damn it. I mean, I assume we'll get a Dark Souls 1 remake at some point, right? I think it's iconic enough that, like, yeah, I think that'd be great. Like, as long as you keep the other versions available, I don't give a shit. That's fine. I mean, Dark Souls 1 with, like, 2024 level geometry, fuck yeah, man. I think the transition could be difficult. I would hope you wouldn't lose shit in transition, right? Or in translation, I mean. I think that'd be my concern. But I don't know. I'd be down for it. I'm definitely one of those people of like, they can do it. Like, if it's bad, then I just won't play it. I don't know. You know, I just don't want them to do what they did with Prepare to Die and delist that shit. That's what I don't agree with. Like, that's shitty. As long as you keep the old version available, like, you know, do whatever you want. I can criticize it, but I'll never agree with the people that are like, if they do a new version and it's bad, that's going to ruin the original version. It's like, well, that's just not how that works, but, you know, go off, I suppose. Like, I don't know. That mindset doesn't make a lot of sense to me at all, but I'd like to see a Dark Souls remake. I'm trying to think who would do it, though. Because I think the only reason why we obviously got the Demon Souls remake is that Sony owns that IP, and they wanted money. So, like, Bandai would have to, like, get someone to do that. And it's been, like, we're going on, like, 6 years, right? since the remaster, so. Which is kind of crazy to think about. That's nutty. That's some nutty... And then we're like, I think we're 15 years from the release of the original game. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, so I got my Paladin armor. I'm happy with that. I will put my Ornstein armor back on. Like, Ornstein's armor is actually a good example, because now I have the prepare to die textures here and upscaled. And they completely, they basically did away with the color temperature. That this has like this sort of like very subtle brass, bright kind of, that's kind of the look of it. And then the Dark Souls version, the Dark Souls remastered version is like the dirt or grime, they cranked up to like 50. And they absolutely contrasted the shit out of it. And then they sapped any sort of color you could see from it. And it's just a real step back, I think. I don't know. I'm like, damn, dude. But why? I guess I want to know the reasoning behind those artistic changes. Because I don't quite understand it. So I did that. Okay, I got Paladin armor. That was my main reason for the stream, to be honest. What time is it? That's the real question. Oh, 3:58? Shit, how long have I been streaming? Yeah, I think I'll end it there. That's a good stream. I can't promise that I will stream more often, but I will say that I want to. So, that's as far as I'll go. I make no promises on that. Follow me on Twitter if you would like to know when I'm streaming. Or Discord, I do like to announce it there. Yeah. I do have a VOD channel. I have posted the 2 VODs there. I plan to post this VOD quicker than I posted the other one. I thought I did, and then I fucking forgot. Or I gaslit myself into thinking that I did, and I did not. So that's in the description of all my videos. But yeah, I'll post that shit. And yeah, good to go. Thank you for everyone tuning in, watching, helping me keep a level head while I got absolutely destroyed in Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants. Turns out, having a fully upgraded weapon doesn't hurt.